Hello everyone, Lisa here. Welcome to What's Crafting Wednesday. I hope everyone had a great week. So tonight I have a super duper, really quick and easy and fast Halloween treat holder for you. But first we're going to do our drawing from last week. I had the 2 Halloween cards. The basic black that was my sample and the pumpkin pie that I made live. And in case you missed it, this is the front of the card and the inside and sponging. And okay, I have my tickets for the drawing, and I don't have my little gold bag tonight, so hopefully I'll have it next week. But I do have this pretty bag here that Annette made me a few years back as a gift at Onstage. So let me shake up our names and give them another little mix in here. I'm not used to this big bag. Okay, and I have a ticket, and our lucky winner is Bonnie. I have these cards here for you. Okay, everyone, so let's get started. As I said, super easy treat holder, probably one of the easiest things you will ever craft. I use the Fright Night dies. I'll tell you, I have been getting so much use from these dies. They come individually, also as a bundle with a stamp set. And honestly, I didn't even buy the bundle. I didn't get the stamp set. And I sure have been having a lot of fun with them. So I used these 2 label dies. I cut pumpkin pie with the larger die, and I cut the DSP, which is Spooky Sweet. I cut the DSP with the smaller die, and this actually is the flip side of the DSP for the tote bag I used tonight. So what I did was, as I said, I cut the large die in pumpkin pie, the DSP with the smaller die, and then I cut them in half with the paper trimmer. I just measured the size of it and I just sliced right in half. And then this is what I had. I had this piece here and this piece here. And then I cut 2 of these spider webs. Which something that's nice with this set of dies, you get 3 of those, so you could cut multiple spider webs with one pass through your machine. So let's get started with this very, very easy treat holder. See, this here's the flip side that we used last week. And I'm just going to use some Tombow on here. About that. And then I took the 2 spider web dies and we're going to glue them down. And again, as I've said before, could use the adhesive sheets, but these are so quick to just add a little bit of glue and add them to your project. So just put little dots here and there just to hold. Just eyed it. And then we'll put this one on the other side. Just a little bit of glue. You don't need a lot. As you know, a little goes a long way. And then I'll put that one over there. Just hold it. And then we're going to use this punch again. This is from a 3-pack, and I really should look up the name because every time I use it, I can't think of the name of the punch pack. I'm just going to punch a little slit through there. And even though this is pumpkin pie cardstock, I use the Timid Tiger ribbon, and it goes quite well together. So you don't need much. I'm just going to cut a 6-inch piece here. And then I'll pull it through the slit we made. And then just Bring your tails through that little loop. Okay, put your ribbon through and then your tails through the loop. Make sure you catch them. Give it a little tug. And then we're just going to tie a little bit of baker's twine on here. Two reasons that we're only tying a little bit, because I only have a little bit of black left at the moment. And also, I didn't think this really required a bow. I just thought like a little knot with the baker's twine would be fine. And that's why I'm still tying it while it's on the spool, since I don't have much left, so I didn't want to use it all up. There, we're good with that. Actually is more than I need. So I guess neutral's bigger. We do have some pretty baker's twine coming out with the holiday catalog and the online exclusives. Okay, so I just tied that in a knot. Just finishes this off. And then I'll just trim the tails a little bit. And then just cut these on an angle. Ooh, my little sign's coming off. And then last, we just adhere our treat holder. I got these pumpkin nuggets. Oh, are they delicious. Yes, I had to, since I was opening the bag today, I had to try them. I had to make sure they were good enough for the project. And let me tell you, they are good enough. I am going to go back and get another one of these out. So just two little glue dots on here. One thing to mention about these nuggets, they aren't solid like your traditional nugget. So when you adhere to your project, don't push it down in the middle. Ask me how I know that. Yes, I pushed it down like I normally would with a nugget, and it just smushed right in because it has that nice creamy pumpkin center. So if you use these, just push a little bit on the side. And I thought this was so cute, those two spider webs together. It looks like a bat to me. Because at first I had used one spider web sticking up, and then I'm like, oh, let me try two. And then when I did the two, I'm like, wow, that looks like a bat. I know sometimes you have to use your imagination a little bit. But anyway, my crafty friends, that is our very, very easy, quick, simple treat holder tonight. So leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And let me know if you've gotten these pumpkin nuggets yet, or if I've influenced you to get them now. They really are quite yummy. So if you are a chocolate lover and a pumpkin lover, definitely get these on your list before Halloween. Okay, my crafty friends, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Let's see, what do I have to tell you? Yes, don't forget, the In Color sale is still going on through the end of the month. The 25 through 27 In Colors are on sale. Stock up on your cardstock. Get your inks if you haven't already. Take a look at the In Colors. All right, my crafty friends, again, thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful evening. Have a crafty week. And I will see you back here next week. I'll probably do another Halloween project. I just don't know what yet. But stay tuned. Come back. Join in for the fun. And thank you again. Bye.